The Prince and the Feather. Long ago, in a kingdom surrounded by whispering forests and silver lakes, there lived a young prince named Rowan. He was brave, gentle, and known for his fairness. Yet one thing always troubled his heart. He wanted to marry a true princess. Now, his mother, the Queen of Lysoria, believed that a true princess was not known by beauty or birth, but by grace, empathy, and a heart that feels the pains of others. So the queen said to son, "My dear, a true princess is like a soft feather, light to herself, but soft upon others." The prince promised he would search until he find such a soul, and so he set out on his journey. He met many princes, Princess Lara of the Shimmering Island, who could sing so sweetly that birds fell silent to listen. But when a servant dropped her crown, she scolded him so harshly that even the songbirds flew in fear. Princess Amirus of the forested north, who was wise and clever, but when Rowan spoke to the poor in her land, she laughed softly and said, "Those who work hard never stay poor." The prince felt disappointment again and again. He began to believe that perhaps no true princess existed anymore. Then one quiet autumn evening, as Redleaf danced across the country yard, a tired traveler arrived at the castle gate. Her clothes were simple, her hands dusty, but her eyes they glowed with warmth. "I am Princess Nera of the Southern Valley," she said softly. "I was separated from my companions during a flood and wandered here for shelter." The queen welcomed her kindly but whispered to her son, "We shall see if her heart is as soft as her words." That night, while the princess dined with them, the queen asked her a question. "Dear Nera, one of your palace birds has broken its wing. Would you care to tend it to?" The princess's eyes widened with concern. Without hesitation, she stood, gathered the tiny bird in her hands, and whispered gently, "Hush, little one, you will be flying again soon." The queen smiled slightly, but her test was not over yet. When the princess retired to her room, she found her bed already made. Upon the pillow lay a single white feather, so delicate it might float away with a breath. But unknown to Nera, the feather had been soaked in a rare silver pollen. That caused an unbearable itch to anyone kind of proud as heart. If her heart was pure, she would sleep soundly. If not, the night would be long and restless. The next morning, Princess Nera appeared at breakfast smiling. "Did you sleep well, my dear?" asked the queen. "Wonderfully," Nera said, "but I found a small feather on my pillow. I placed it by the window so it would not be crushed. It was too lovely to harm." The queen's eyes sparkled. The test had spoken. Only a heart with gentleness could touch the silver feather without pain. The prince knew then and there that he had found the one he sought, not a princess of the titles or wealth, but of the tenderness and truth. He took her hand and said, "You felt no weight for the feather, because you yourself are light to the heart." Soon, bells rang across the kingdom. Their wedding was celebrated under a rain of flower petals.